welcome to Lemuria by Bonnie Antosh, winner of the 2025 New Play Project Mark Gilbert Award. Just a few things before we get started. Please turn off all electronic devices. Recording of any kind is prohibited. If we have to leave the theater for any reason, we will do so calmly through one of the exit doors located in front of you or to your left and right. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting live theater. And if you're able to donate at the door, we thank you even more. Lemuria is the New Play Project's 31st production. It is 100% supported by your donations. Up next, we have Short Tales, February 1st and 2nd, next door in the BDPS. And you can follow all things Creative Greensboro on our social media and sign up for our newsletter on our website. Lastly, the cast and crew would like to dedicate the production of Lemuria and to the memory of Mary Ann Weston, who loved the arts, especially theater, and never missed the opportunity to take in a good show. Even more, Mary Ann, a committed crazy cat lady, loved all the animals and was donating to organizations that protected abused or endangered animals, conserved their natural environments, and fought against experimentation on animals for medical purposes. She definitely would have considered herself a lemur believer. Thank you so much, Mary Ann. And thank you again for coming out to supporting live theater. We hope you enjoy Lemuria by Bonnie Antosh.
Dear Death, I'm interrupting my normal mantra today because I feel you are growing closer. And no matter how many healthy offspring I leave with habitat, with little ones and little littles of their own, I still feel we have unfinished business to address between ourselves. A monarch must live to serve her subjects, so it is right my flesh should serve the richness of the soil. A monarch must reign with absolute discernment, so it is right that the wisdom of my foremothers shall pass onward to an air that is nimble and fresh. But Death, in exchange for my civility, you must take me all at once. You must be synchronized and swift. I shall beg of no one, not even you. But I ask, in all humbleness, if the day comes when I can no longer recognize my hand as hand, this forest as forest, nor crazen as crazen, you must finish the job. You have an open invitation. Whatever you do, don't let my mind die faster than my body. In Crazen name, Amen.
Queen of the lemur mafia at conferences, I mean.
She hates that place.
Does she? Really? Our genius in residence? Does this place even still exist if Dr. K leaves?
Well, as long as those established grants keep coming in and the board doesn't flinch.
Are they?
Flinching?
Firing half the staff and sending all the lemurs to zoos?
I know you were crazy to come back here, man.
Yeah, well, we all have that one thing we'd be better off loving less. You could have told me, before I quit a job with dental and a mental wellness stipend.
Now, that has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Seriously, how much notice did she give you? 6 months? A month? No.
What? She started saying
She hadn't told you? Is she sick?
Well, she started asking some really weird questions.
What's your 5-year plan questions, or?
Well, she seemed distracted. What?
Nothing.
Don't give me that Lisa Simpson ass smirk. What?
Are you going to be the boss next year?
I don't wanna. They'll do a national search.
Right. So we'll get a prop parade flying down from Ivyland or whatever before the hiring committee promotes you up from associate director
Co-associate director.
to heir apparent, which I'll roll my eyes but secretly love.
Oh, once again, Dr. Strassenberg, there is not some big conspiracy to keep the board in the dark. Nobody on staff knew that Annabelle was going to announce her retirement at the gala. No, she did not get poached by another lemur institution. Yes, I'm sure. Oh, because we are the only fucking show in town.
Maybe Miriam will be our boss.
It's not like she's busy publishing.
Reagan, how is this gonna work for y'all?
Well, maybe you'll get it. You're the one with the MBA.
And you're practically her daughter.
Well, the ringtails need breakfast.
Why are you covering a feeding?
Because I'm tracking feeding fraud.
Today, let someone else take
The
it.
research is what we're here for, not boards or galas or hashtagable banners.
Hashtagable. Drink your coffee. Don't let them split up the kingdom, okay?
Okay.
Now go deal with Miriam. She'll be in a good mood.
After that go,
She thrives on chaos. You of all people should know that.
And just to wrap up our checklist here, can you confirm you are tuberculosis negative?
Confirmed.
Vaccines?
All reboosted. Harm no lemur.
Huh?
Rule number 1 in our intern tour guide handbook.
And last but not least, have you ever been convicted of a felony?
I'm just taking a gap year while my dad starts his treatment.
Listen, Sebastian.
I'm here for the lemurs. 100% a lemur believer.
Good, because I'm not gonna be your regular income coordinator, okay? Polly's on leave for the rest of the year, and I've been advised to accumulate more youth mentoring experience.
Are you going to be my mentor?
Now we are ready to enter the final phase of your volunteer tour guide interview. First, I will ask you to recite the standard tour introduction from page 27 of your training handbook.
So if everyone would gather around.
Then I will ask you a series of popular questions about our research and discovery teammates, the extraordinary primates who call Lemur Lab home. Christ, this copy. Just take it away, kid.
Oh, okay.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
So if everyone could gather around, this is your 1045 tour, and I'm your volunteer tour guide, Sebastian. Hello! For the next 80 minutes, we'll be discovering biology in action here at the world-famous Lemur Lab, founded 29 years ago by Dr. Annabelle Katz Carver. We are North Carolina and North America's largest research and preservation institute devoted exclusively to prosimians. What's up with prosimians, you ask? Well, that's the exclusive tree-dwelling club to which lemurs belong, a smaller group within the order of primates. And with that, let's head over to the bamboo grove and meet our very first prosimian of the day.
That is extremely correct. Moving on to mock question 1.
Ready?
So a lemur is a monkey, right?
Great question. So lemurs are close relatives of monkeys and of humans. We all shared a common ancestor who lived a million years ago.
No.
What?
That was solid, but you need to start by just saying no.
Definitely.
No, lemurs are not monkeys. Period. Period.
Okay.
Alright, question 2. How can you tell a girl lemur from a boy lemur?
Again, great question. So take a look at our troop of, I'm pretending they're retail lemurs over here. sunning himself in the ground. And in the prime spots, there's Goneril and Desdemona.
You memorized our lemurs' names?
I watched Lemur Cam, Ringtail Thursdays with Dr. Miriam.
Ah, proceed.
So you can tell these male and females apart based on social dominance and hierarchy. Does anybody know what the word hierarchy means?
Pretending I'm an uncommonly smart sophomore, hierarchy is a social system in which individuals have ranking based on various types of power and influence.
Excellent definition. So, lemurs are what we call female dominant. What does this mean? It means if Lion King were rewritten by lemurs, it would be called Lemur Queen. It means that we're looking at a social hierarchy in which one dominant female calls the shots and the troops others battle it out below her. It means that lemurs, along with a few other species like hyenas and orcas, are the Beyoncés of the animal kingdom. Or, depending on how elder you are, the dollies, the Arethas, both patties. So, who runs the lemur world? It is the girls.
A little extra with the musical references, but school groups and drunk moms are gonna love it. Alright, question 3. Are lemurs native to North Carolina?
Do people really ask that?
Brace yourself.
So, lemurs are only endemic, which means native to one place in the entire world. Does anybody know the name of this island nation? So Africa's actually a continent, but it's right off the eastern coast of Madagascar. Lemurs share their home, Madagascar, with nearly 26 million Malagasy people that call this extraordinary island home.
Why didn't know people are not moving Madagascar? I watched them trips High Kisses with Dixie like 60 or 70 times, and I ain't even seen no Africans in that their animated film. Don't let your face react to the stupid.
So the movie Madagascar is iconic, but it also fails to acknowledge how the delicate balance between lemurs and their environment have been thrown off by rapid deforestation and mining across the island. How political am I allowed to get?
Like on the general tour?
I know that Lemur Lab strives to be a welcoming space for all, but can I tell guests about the scars of French colonialism in a welcoming way? Sorry, is that,
You know, that's a good idea.
even though it's not in...
That book is ready for the trash. Literally, figuratively, mostly literally. So, hearing, kid.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes!
Alright, here's your official lanyard or whatever.
Oh, this is an honor. Thank you, boss.
Don't call me boss. Are you even kidding me?
Is M short for Emily?
No. It's short for the letter M.
Got it.
Good. Let's go over to the Washington protocol.
Okay, so, Strassenberg, Evans, and Gertie are out. But you know, fewer Floridians on the board is a good thing.
Wait, so they're leaving like immediately?
Those half-dead traitors don't think that we can hold it down without them.
But you can convince them otherwise.
Oh my god, all the Botox is broken in their brains. Can you please just let it go? We have a call for comment with the Herald Sun at noon.
With both of us? Or?
No, I will handle press. You just, deal with staff. And fuck, the school group is running late because their bus hit a poultry truck. The chickens. Did you know she was leaving?
I mean, I had a general sense.
So is that a convoluted yes?
Nope.
So no.
She's pretending not to be at home.
Okay, well, I mean, sometimes the best way to get through to her is with emotional terrorism, which, as you know, we both learned from you.
Yes, we did.
So should we just, go after her, and check on her together?
Well, I can't leave until 6.
Okay, so do you want to drive, or?
Whatever works.
Okay. I forgot how it troubles you to make a decision.
You know what? Let's just drive 6.
That's a good shirt, by the way. Is it new?
Ish.
Good. Well, on you. Probably have to drive Minnie though. So 6:15 and do not be late.
Really can't touch them? We want to avoid additional stress for the lemurs. But what if a lemur touches me first? Just encourage, return to a safe location, ground or branch. The animal's well-being comes first. Are no lemurs. Absolutely. The number one rule for researchers, for vet techs, for interns is never break trust. But you can affirm positive behaviors with your whistle. Or with a raisin. A raisin plus cranberry?
Cranberry plus raisin. If lemurs had a religion, it'd be craisins.
But get them in both boxes. Always keep a few in your tour guide vest. Inside pockets.
There should be enough for a Friday, yeah?
Well, thank you for supplementing my training, Dr. Workman. I'm grateful to have you as a colleague. Glad to have you aboard, Sebastian. Your work will mean a lot to the lab.
Big drop. Enclosure 7 on your way out.
Don't you need to supervise?
Down the sheet like I showed you. Leave the bowl in the food prep room. Check.
Check. See you Monday.
Don't forget your lanyard.
Dang, the interns have really upped their game. When I gave tours back in high school, we barely.
How'd you do that?
Give tours?
No, you surfed this wave of chaotic enthusiasm like a Jedi.
Yeah, I appreciate triers and errors.
Weren't you in finance for the last 3 years at
Rat Mall.
Rat Mall?
That's the acronym. They do. High value risk assessment for banks and hedge funds. Branding wasn't the strong suit, clearly.
And you came back here to be, sorry, what's your title?
Director of primate behavior and enrichment.
You must really not like money.
I made enough to get my mom a condo. After that, my hollow life was mine again.
Did you not second guess yourself coming back here?
Every day I work with a lemur kind of feels like Christmas. Besides, I think we know the choices we're gonna make already, and then we just drive ourselves crazy between how it is and how we wish it be. What's your specialty?
Dwarf lemur hibernation?
You're the one who got us the NASA funding. You'll teach eventually, yeah? You might have to.
Teaching will require optimism about the future of humanity. So, how do you assess a high value risk?
By assessing exactly how quickly a company can evolve without imploding. And then convincing XX to agree with my timeline.
Via David Blaine mind control.
Can I show you? Yeah. So Em, why'd you decide to do a PhD? Not the cocktail party answer.
Okay, because I was getting scarily existential about black holes, even though I studied primates. Because I was subsisting on box wine and spray cheese. And because I needed to spend less time alone in a lightless basement playing first-person alien murder games.
Hey girl. Or woman? Sorry, female. I, brought you your Friday figs. You hungry, lemur cow? Sorry if I smell like Nana's weird blankets. I know scents can freak you out. I'm new here. My name is Sebastian, and a fun fact about me is I really like dipping hot Cheetos in Frosties. But only vanilla. Chocolate would be gross.
So what I'm hearing is you base big decisions on prevention, escaping and minimizing negative outcomes. Does that resonate?
Whoa!
Which means I'd advise you based on potential dangers to be avoided rather than potential diamonds to be gained.
Damn! behavior?
Ray can make that joke once. Is we scooped all of her clothes off Miriam's lawn at 2 a.m.
Wait, did they date?
Shit, sorry. That was common knowledge for a while.
We thought that was just a chilly rival vibe.
Not too. They've always sort of competed to be Annabelle's favorite, especially since the fire when, you know.
Yeah. Was it weird when they were together?
Not when things were good. For a while it was, oh, you're sharing the same flannels and socks all winter.
When things got bad?
Toxic haze of smoldering contempt.
Whoop.
Hold the phones. Are you? Cordelia? Oh my god, wow, I feel like I'm talking to Audra, to Bernadette. This is a lot. You must hear this all the time, but I had a poster of you at my 6th grade locker, Lemur Queen, with your handprint when I got bullied. Well, did you just understand that? Oh. Sorry, was clapping not? That is such a nano look. When I leave my sparkle covers in the kitchen, that is the look. Sorry, I'll try to be less condescending in the future, Your Highness.
Watch. Whoever gets it, the other will be gone within a month.
And what happens to us?
Depends who gets it. Whose side we took.
But can't we just switch them in the whole... No?
It also depends how much hell they want to inflict on each other.
What makes you say that?
They've already been doing it for a long time. For a really long time now.
So we're really just as fast as we can. Holding on to one another's higher. We try to get away into the night. Is your sweet mate sleeping? Oh, put the nuts on.
She's not anymore.
Oh my god. Look at all the pillows. Oh, so, where can I put the thing?
There's a door hook. It's right over there.
Oh, okay, but
Or
just
wherever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever's good too.
Thank you for helping me escape.
Oh yeah, from what's his name?
Brian.
Brian from
Florida.
Is that your type?
He smells like ice. And he is actually not my type.
Well, can I get you some tea or highlight?
Champagne beer. You run a classy gin joint. That's
Really?
what? I sometimes talk like Humphrey Bogart when I get drunk.
Is there a story there?
It's very stupid. Oh, it's a thingy.
So tell me.
No.
Come on. Tell me.
so we had a substitute.
Was she a good substitute?
Oh, she was the worst substitute. I mean, like, fuck this substitute. Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
And she didn't actually, like, teach us anything. All she did was play that movie, Casablanca, over and over. And then I just kept having these just really sexy dreams about Ingrid
Bergman?
Yes.
So that's your type?
Oh, who knows? My parents wouldn't let me date. You know, not who I wanted.
Me either.
Can I tell you a secret?
Okay.
Okay. I want a double major in film studies, so I could be like that guy that Bill Elcientifico.
Bill Nye?
The science guy.
The dude with the bow tie?
I want to be a famous TV scientist like Bill, but you know, hot.
I can see. You okay?
Yeah. Can I have tea though instead of champagne beer?
Oh, sure.
I'm sorry, I'm so lame.
No, it's fine. I'll just go grab it.
The pillow.
Well, we didn't have any tea bags, so I just put some lemon in. So I just put some lemon in the mug.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So what's with the big eyes monkey?
Well, they're not monkeys exactly. I was staying around till June to do some lemur research with one of my professors.
Oh, it sucks that they never pick sophomores.
Well, that's what my advisor said too, but I was certainly not going back to Charleston. And I was already here, so.
Who's that?
Dr. Katz Carver.
Wait, Dr. Katz Carver who won the MacArthur?
Yep, she won the MacArthur, and our TA brought cake.
Like, she's like a big fucking deal. I mean, all the other professors are jealous of her, but they still assign her paper.
On quantifying power and primate hierarchies.
That is the one. Okay, so when the queen dies, do the other, not monkeys, lemurs, do they fight for her crown? And like, do they get
Oh yeah, they definitely go for each
Oh yeah, do they really? Do they come? Is she tough, Dr. K?
I mean, she pushes me, but in a good way.
Are you a big deal?
What?
Professors like that never pick so.
Well, I mean, not never, but I mean, I guess I'm just lucky.
And you must really love rap music.
No, not really. Why?
Well, because you have R.A.P. on the picture frames. And the cups. And
Oh.
the
No, that's my monogram.
Your last name is Adams.
So, your middle name is at the end, and then I guess when you get married, then your maiden name would take that spot switch.
Okay. What if I have 7 initials?
7.
Hey, my parents really like names. I think it's a
Dad's Jewish, right?
It's a kind of, it's what my family is. Anyway, please, tell me more about monogram.
Oh, they're just fancy ways to make towels look less lame. You know, for grads or debutantes.
Oh, debutantes. Gringo quinceañeras, yeah.
Practice things for teenagers.
Oh, because that makes a lot of sense. More sense. Are these your parents?
Unless I was switched at birth. Meet Gail and the Reverend.
Here, are they like at a concert?
Oh, the RNC.
Monogram.
No, not quite. The Republican National Convention. They met working a political campaign in the 80s.
Not. Oh no. Not for.
Yep.
Rankin. Are you kidding?
I wish I was. I'll probably change it when I get older, though.
You know, your mama's sleeves are just like epically puffy.
Oh yeah, she's the Galian. Her sleeves are so puffy because they're full of contradictions.
Your mama, so is she, cause she kind of looks like, is she like a bit of a cunt?
What did you say?
Wait, are you alright?
What is wrong with you?
No, I'm sorry. I
can't use
no, I
that
just-
word for moms.
But it's something that everybody sings, but you're not allowed to say.
Reagan?
Hey, Jess, you good?
Well, could you keep it down? I have an orgo final tomorrow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just that we talked about it at the
We sure, you know what, we sure did, and I am so sorry. Good luck on orgo.
Thanks, I've been studying for like 13 hours.
Oh, that one. Have a good night.
Good night.
Am I allowed to use that word for your sweet mate?
Probably not.
Can I sing it?
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Didn't you say you were in orgo?
It is truth.
So don't you have that final tomorrow too?
I already studied.
Are you sure?
Yes. See, okay. So other people, they like to like psych themselves out, you know, and they want their entire lab group to see them just breaking down to prove like how hard they tried. I mean, 13 hours they studied.
I would normally think that was being sincere.
Maybe, but not me. I know what I know. Do you want me to leave?
Oh, no, I mean, obviously unless you want to.
Oh, the pillows. So can I? Should I?
Just stay right there. I'm gonna want to think back on this moment hundreds of times. Remember who started it. sure she's even home.
Yes. See, look, the light in her study room.
Fine. But when I point to you, start screaming.
Okay, why?
Don't worry about that. Okay.
Annabelle! 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 Harriet broke her leg!
Don't let her close the door.
What part of turning my phone off do you not understand?
We need to talk.
And besides, we know where your extra key.
What extra key?
That hollow ass porch nose.
Okay, so I have been hiding on your stoop for like 15 minutes, so I have to go do that thing where I pee and we can interrogate.
Grab toilet paper from the hall closet.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Your caffeine headaches are back?
Stress headache.
Are you two family or feud this week?
Oh, well, now that's hurtful.
You're hurtful to yourselves. You should have broken up 5 years ago in Madagascar.
We did.
Or that horrible Thanksgiving.
We did.
Then you should have stuck to it. Or else gotten married by now.
Now you of all people constantly rail against marriage.
Well, I'll try anything once. Something stronger?
Well, if not for,
Bourbon helps my headaches immensely.
oh no, her recovery. This is the longest that she's ever gone without.
Don't mistake coddling for care. So, how was today? How palpably could you feel them circling,
Circling?
like buzzards, around a possum on the highway?
Oh, come on, it wasn't that carnivorous.
Do you know how often it's suggested to me, casually of course, that I should retire? Make room in leadership for someone younger, sharper, preferably with nicer tints?
Oh, come on, now you have lovely boobs.
Oh, even that word is saggy.
That's true.
Wait, another breast cancer?
What gave you that idea?
No, we're talking about cities. Can I have some of what is in that mug?
Just because you like it and you use it.
No, it's not.
because you.
It's my mug.
Sit down.
Oh. So, that.
Do you need a pillow?
Your decency and kindness are exhausting. Please sit. So to begin, for a few weeks now, you may have noticed I've been a real pain in the ass.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that.
Not to go into gruesome detail, but for some time now, I've been noticing this static.
Like your vision?
No, it's sounds and wording. Like when you're trying to open a new jar of mayo and you can't quite get your hold, your come on. Jesus.
Your grip?
Grip, thank you. And I'm only sleeping on, off, maybe 3-4 hours at a time. Or maybe more. I can't always tell when I cross from sleep to dream to half the night gets to be this cacophony of.
Go on.
So anyway, a few Sundays ago, I woke up, rolled out of bed, and realized I was out of milk. This was odd because usually I'm very regular in my milk buying. I get a quart of 2% on Monday, and it lasts me to the next Monday, exactly.
Okay, so, you're a milk freak, and you went on a cereal vendor.
Oh my gosh, can you stop?
I'm nervous.
Ugh.
We're nervous. Please.
So I don't think too much about it until the next week, when it runs out on Saturday. And then the week after that, when the quart ran out even earlier, on Thursday. And then I was making my coffee Tuesday morning. Took out the milk, took out a spoon, started to pour, and realized my coffee was ivory already, and disgustingly lukewarm.
Because you'd already poured the milk in?
3 4 times by the look of it.
But you couldn't remember doing that.
No.
Haunted by cows.
It's her sense of humor regressing.
She's not gonna answer that.
Anyway, it's dementia. I'm demented.
Doc?
Is it Alzheimer's?
No, no, lucky me. I don't even get the name brand. Look at your faces. Do me a favor.
Anything.
Spare me this part. Go home. Google it. Dementia with Lewy bodies.
Is that Louis with a Y?
Or DLB. There's an acronym to make my demise a little cuter. It's a very merry mindfuck.
Annabelle.
Read the journals. Go on medical TikTok,
TikTok.
whatever. And be sure to check out the stats on the auditory hallucinations. Those are particularly fun, don't miss those. I said don't look at me.
Hi. What? I mean, I'm just shocked that you know TikTok.
Bullshit, my dear.
Right.
I recognize the old sympathy squint, believe me.
If there's anything that we can
Stop.
do for you.
Feel sorry for me in the privacy of your own homes. Or ideally not at all.
Question. I have a question. How fast is it gonna go?
The doctors love to be vague, but from what I can gather, it'll be faster than slow, but slower than overnight. I should be able to bluff until the spring, when I retire.
And after?
That is a second question.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Ray, would you like one too, in
I think-
fairness?
I think.
Can I save mine for something that you don't want to answer?
Fine. Are you two staying for supper?
I mean, if you want us to.
Just a fake invitation to make you feel all warm and affirmed. That's one of my strengths, you know. Don't worry, my dears. This old mind hasn't shriveled up into a prune quite yet.
No, we love you.
So, zucchini or green beans?
I mean, both if you're offering.
You are
She
great.
was
We keep
offering.
we keep this between us, strictly.
I think that's a terrible decision.
Of course you do.
What does that do? The staff will want to support her. Em was watching their dad for years
No,
and then
They'll
Shafali.
force her out. I mean, the second that the board gets wind, they will force her out.
They won't.
They will.
They'll take my last year from me. And worse, they'll cut me out of finding the new director. Do any of those prospects seem comforting to you?
Fine.
Good. Then toss me the salad spinner.
Ooh, go wrong.
Don't you throw it.
November 1st, 8:02 a.m. Desdemona bites Lavinia.
Can you include the lemur's sex and age? That's how Annabelle's been logging it.
November 1st, 8:02 a.m. Desdemona, female, 7 years, bites Lavinia, female, 9 years.
November 1st, 8:03 a.m. Apparent conflict over sunning spot. Desdemona, female, 7 years. Lunges after Cordelia, female, 27 years.
How exactly are you differentiating a chase from a lunge?
Number of steps by the aggressor.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is one way to do it.
Thanks for filling in this morning.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Annabelle has got a lot on her plate, so, you know, she needs to step up.
For sure.
Now, when did you two start tracking intersexual aggression?
Cordelia's smell changed about 3 weeks ago. The other females could tell she was getting weaker, so they started testing her. These two especially. Circling.
Scoping out their rivals.
Checking their alliances.
You know, it seems a lot more urgent that they figure out who is working against them. Wouldn't you say?
I've never been around to watch an inheritance before.
Ooh la la, that is a romantic way to say it.
That's what it is, no? Look at their tails.
Oh, stink battle.
It's beautiful how much fighting they can do without ever touching each other. So, what time is your screening interview?
For the directorship?
Yeah, I was helping Reagan edit her cover letter. I assumed you were applying.
I
but
mean,
maybe
you know,
not.
we'll see. If the board wants someone flashy from out of state or a suck-up who will take them out for tapas.
What am I saying? You don't need to be screened after forever on staff.
Did you apply?
Come on, how many schools have tried to poach Ray for tenure track now?
Yeah, you would know better than me.
And all your little internet videos have been such a hit. What's it called? Lemur clips? Lemur screen?
Lemur Camp.
With Dr. Miriam. Love that.
So you didn't apply?
I just got back.
Right. You know, and I just have meaning to tell you how grateful I am that you're here to do all the boring jobs.
Yeah.
You know, logistical thinking, you know.
November mornings. Getting cold.
Yeah, well, feeling your fingers is overrated.
Take my
Oh
gloves.
my god, no, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
I'm just about to stuff them away in my pocket.
Hark!
What's wrong?
Annabelle wants to know if you can switch your screening interview to this afternoon shift.
November 1st, 8:06 a.m. Cordelia, female,
So I'll be back, you know, and I'll be back.
getting really tense around here.
Everybody's focused on what might happen, which means.
Well, yeah, they're pretty fucking absent from the present. Like, who's even doing this visiting researcher orientation?
The one next week,
The one in an hour?
November 1st, 8 to 7 a.m. in the block. Send me the agenda. Thank you. Careful the things you say, lemurs will listen. Careful the things you do, lemurs will see and learn. No matter what they say, lemurs will listen. Careful the things you say, lemurs will listen.
Will you be here all week?
Sorry, I didn't realize Cordelia had enrichment right now.
Just a visit. She and I've been acquainted since she was born.
Oh, were you in the room where?
I was slightly preoccupied. She and my daughter shared a birthday.
Oh, lemur twins. She must love that.
Who?
Your daughter.
She found it charming, yes. They had a joint birthday once at the staff's insistence.
Annual tradition.
I think not.
Well, like my nan always says, you're never too old for a birthday.
Interesting hypothesis. One that Cordelia will shortly disprove based on her blood work. 27 years young. It's been a good run, eh, lovely?
Are her leukocyte counts off?
They've been. Yes, actually. Are you pre-med?
I haven't declared my major yet, but my dad's in the process of becoming a leukemia survivor, so I took the semester off to be with him and my nana.
I see.
It's kind of relief the days that I'm here instead of the hospital. Sorry to be a bummer.
Not at all. Life often makes us experts in topics we'd prefer to know nothing about.
I'm Sebastian, by the way. Sebastian the intern.
Nice to meet you, Sebastian the intern. I'm Annabelle, the Annabelle.
Oh, you're never tender to the interns.
What was that?
It's just, I know who you are. It's an honor to meet you, Doctor.
Though you are a bit stanky today, Ducky. Is that pesto I detect on your breath?
Did you hear that? Moving.
Like the tour group?
A voice of sweet reason, husky yet sensuous.
No. No, in the enclosure.
I don't think. Are you okay?
I've been in meetings all morning.
Well, I gotta go finish my rounds. You sure you're okay?
Just dehydrated, probably. Go see to those dwarf lemurs.
Bye, Cordelia.
How long are you planning on standing there?
Christ.
Hey, you look distraught.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, steady on, Ducky. There.
Jesus. Why do you sound so much like Julie Andrews?
Why did you rewatch so much Sound of Music in your youth or childhood? Annabelle?
Are you a demon?
And this from a woman of science. Look, I'll make you a deal.
This is where you ask for my soul, right?
Silly human. All I ask is 5 large craisins.
Raisins?
Craisin
I don't have any.
in her left jacket pocket. Enough. Ambrosia.
I'll give you 2 up front. And then you tell me if you're a demon.
Oh, do you always haggle with demons? How about 3 up front and 2 later? I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine, mine, mine. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
If I'm not possessed.
No, 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 Annabelle. You are demented.
The mouth doesn't.
On the scale of auditory hallucinations, I'm really quite a pleasant one.
The doctors did say.
It comes on abruptly, yes, yes, yes. But your mind has at least attached this voice to a most delightful companion.
How often is this going to happen?
We have an agreement.
How often is this going to happen?
Sup, Doc?
What?
All okay? You look a little...
I've been in meetings for 6 hours this morning. That's enough to make anyone look a little. What else in here? You've just missed Sebastian the intern.
He's disturbing you with his earnest curiosity.
On the contrary. How many tours do you have him giving?
Regular, 1 a week.
Triple that. Add him on Friday and put another intern on the cleaning duty.
But it's his first semester.
Humor me. His tours are selling out, and goodness knows we could use the money. Now, I'm off to interview a few more insufferable candidates. Then a few I actually like.
Any front runners?
Whoever can prove that they really want the job and not just the idea of having it.
You know, Sebastian applied because of Miriam. All the outreach she's been doing online, it's really connecting. I just thought you should know.
You drive a hard bargain.
Peaceful, aren't they?
Are they asleep?
Sort of. Dwarf lemurs go into torpor for 7 months, and their bodies cool to about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And every once in a while, like today, their bodies cool and they wake up.
How can you tell when they're warm?
You see those little collars? When they wake, their stored tails are full of fat, but they've already been used. But they're totally back to normal in 10 minutes, scampering around like they didn't miss the whole winter. I get jealous of dwarf lemurs sometimes.
Do you like to sleep?
I was so depressed I could barely wake up last year. The past kept feeling like the present. So, kindred spirits.
I bet you have a really cool house with like a pool table.
I live in a lightless basement apartment, but thanks for your vote of confidence.
Did you always know you wanted to study lemurs?
I was a chem major, thought intro to primatology would be a gut, and Miriam was my TA.
Was she a good teacher?
Better than the professor, by a long shot. When she's teaching, she has an uncanny ability to make you feel like she's only talking to you.
And you wanted to be a teacher like that?
Thought so. And it started feeling like torture to hear myself speak or explain things. So now I work with furry nonverbal gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're living with your Nana this year, right?
How do you know that?
I got forms, Shorty, remember?
I didn't think you read those.
Well, speaking of omniscience, we're upping your weekly tours to the primetime Friday slot.
Really? Really?
Do I kid? The moms love you. Besides, everyone in the tour is buying like 500 pairs of lemur socks on the way out of the gift shop.
We sell lemur socks?
Right?
No, it's not torture learning from you. I know that you're busy on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Very.
But maybe now that I'm gonna be here on Fridays, you could teach me how to do the collar readings?
Huh. Well, yeah, Fridays are pretty. I guess Fridays could work. We should give these little guys their space.
Okay. Sweet dreams. Do that sort of thing.
Come on, let me cozy up to this You just want my sleeping bag. You have no idea what I'm at. Oh, I do. Believe me, I do. And then, how would you feel if a lemur saw us fucking? Is there a lemur in this too? No, no, in theory. You know, would it feel like the baby just walked in? You hate babies. No, but I mean, would it feel like our two moms' future punk baby? I mean, if they were our lemurs back at home, you know, like Tarragon or, oh my God, Cordelia. No, that's gross. They're like aunties. But the lemurs here, they don't know my business. And I don't know their business. Yeah, that's right. So what are you thinking about?
Apparently I have to get up for this observation shift.
You down by the street?
Here. Okay. What are you thinking about?
Do you wish that you took that research job at Columbia?
Every time I have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn and watch a bunch of bamboo lemurs drink from the stream,
No, I'm serious.
then no.
Really?
I too am serious. I wanted to spend this year here in Madagascar, with Annabelle, with you. Mostly with you, alright? Is it different here than you expect?
What, cozied up to this end?
No, in Madagascar.
Real talk? Did not anticipate this freezing my tits off.
Oh, is that what happened to yours? Wow! Wow! See, that's why I couldn't go to Columbia. I had to protect what little precious food that you had left.
Here I am, right down the heart, and all I get in return is scorn.
Oh, it's okay. You know I cherish your tiny little kitty. Scorn!
Maybe I should just run off into the loving embrace of another.
Okay.
Maybe Nina, that little cutie on your team.
Whatever.
Oh, well, she strikes a nerve.
Yep, no time for bed.
Come on, I'm not entirely blind, all that standing around in streams.
And what exactly does that mean?
You haven't noticed her flirting?
She's just friendly.
It's not an accusation.
And she's straight.
And why are your hands getting clammy? Is your heart racing? Bitter pat?
Because I don't want to talk about this.
You know that I love it when people are jealous of us,
Oh, come on.
Or like if they want to join us for a night.
Oh, Miriam, stop.
Puppy. What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
No, I teased too hard. I'm sorry.
I think we need to have experiences with other people.
Oh. Is that what has been bothering you?
I mean, that's not all this.
If you want to invite a special guest, by all means.
No, I mean, see separate people. Separate.
What?
This isn't at all how I wanted to say this.
How do you want it? What? Are you?
See, it's just that it's just been you, for such a long time. Ever since college, there's never been a chance for me to be with anybody else who gets other parts of me.
What other parts?
Well, I always told you I was bi.
Okay, but why is this an issue now?
Because I keep giving up options for you, Miriam.
Oh. Okay. But haven't you always been getting something in return?
Of course I am.
Oh, for all that limitation? No. Just, I'm sorry. Look at me, puppy. Look at me, okay? If you need to have a little dick face.
Oh, this isn't a phase, and it isn't just men.
What? Then what? Oh my God, you're breaking up with me. Oh my.
You don't have to make it so absolute.
So absolute. Jesus. You were just talking about having a baby.
You were just talking, and you hate. You know what? Listen, let's just talk about this in the morning, okay?
Because the morning, that would be pleasanterer.
Oh, you do not always have to be so condescending.
I don't have to what? You know, come on. I want to hear it. I made popcorn for this shit, and I am listening.
See, you'll always be my person, okay? My first person. But I don't think that I can rule out every other person on the planet without getting a better sense of what I like.
I mean, haven't I always been willing to try? Like, whatever.
What I like outside of the context of you, where you can't take up all the oxygen in the room.
What do you expect me to do while you're out, playing experimental bingo?
Don't say that shit to me.
Keeping your options open.
You can keep your options
I
open,
don't
too.
my options. I told you. I know what I know. And I don't need to go and sabotage true things because of something that's fucking shiny and new.
But aren't you always the one who's trying to propose these radical models to incorporate inside the relationship?
Yes, inside the relationship. I mean, we can make it
But
up
you're
space.
still in control of that.
Bullshit. This is not about control. It's about trust that we won't be seduced by novelty, even when you're boring and weak-willed.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life just loving you.
Trust. Jesus fuck. I mean, can you hear that? Every word that's coming out of your mouth is it's just a cliche.
Listen, okay? I know that this is painful, but grow.
Can you hear that? It's the exact same shit that your dad said when he cheated on your mom. It's the same exact shit that my dad said when he cheated on my mom.
I can't with
They
you.
didn't want to rule out any good options either. They say that like a smile is the universal language, but it's not. It's the shit that dirty, greedy, messy people say.
Just shut the fuck up!
That is the universal language.
I don't want to say you like this.
I don't want to see you like this either, because I wanted to fucking marry you. I'm such an idiot.
What?
Yeah. In my bag, inside pocket, there is a box of tampons, and inside that there's a smaller box of tampons. Inside that, there's a ring. There's a ring that used to belong to my ritual that God, such an idiot.
You
I was such a
never say anything.
I know. I mean, I don't even believe in all that.
I know you don't.
What? Like we're supposed to be grateful that they let us into the club? How much more do you need to be sure?
Listen, we can still.
Oh God, no, no, no,
All right,
no,
fine,
no,
fine.
no,
Let's just
no,
take a few months
no.
to see if
Why? Love is a choice. And you promised that you would keep choosing me.
Would you rather me lie to you, Mary?
You broke it. You broke it.
Would you rather me lie to your fucking face?
No, God, I curse you. God, I feel insane. Like this is just like some bad fucking movie that I can't turn off.
Be like that.
Okay.
curse you. I curse you to never be sure. You know, you'll think that you know what you want. You'll think that, you know, it's all building something clear. But then in 5 years, maybe 10, you will be alone. And maybe I will be too. And then you'll dream about this moment and you'll know that tonight, everything that came after tonight, all the deadness that we did to ourselves and to others, that it all could have been avoided if you just kept having the discipline to show me who you could be and not who you are.
Mary.
And you know, I don't care how ridiculous it sounds to anybody else. I curse you. I curse you to remember that we had it once. Like, really. You had it. You had it. You had it, and then you had it. If I wanted it.
And why did you turn down a second tenure track position to stay here?
Well, I was in the middle of a 3-year study with my collaborators, and I didn't want to live in the Midwest, and obviously my personal life was, I'm sorry, this feels. But you know this already.
The hiring committee has asked for more details.
Right.
I assume you've noticed by now, but this job requires the constant ability to humor people who are
Detail-oriented?
stupid and very ignorant of their own stupidity.
Oh.
Patience, you're fully capable of, but perhaps not eager to call upon every day.
You've managed.
It takes its toll. I resent how much time this position takes away from actual research and publishing. You see what a hard-ass curmudgeon I've become.
Was that a change?
Are you kidding?
There's a list of questions I have to ask everyone.
Okay. I once navigated a conflict with a coworker, with my boss, in fact, when she threw a sweet potato casserole at my head.
Miriam,
But you know, we both had good therapy since then, so.
you're not taking this seriously.
Because asking me to do a screening interview is insulting.
There's a committee.
Comprised entirely of people who already know me. I mean, if I'm not the right person for the job, or if they want someone that they could just push around, then, you know, so be it.
Why are you taking this so personally?
Respectfully, because I can't think of anything that I can say in the next 15 minutes that would be more pertinent than the past 14 years of my work? Or am I wrong about that?
Do you think there's flexibility?
For time balance with research?
Or in the field?
If you were Joe Schmo from Princeton, I'd say sure. But actually,
Not really.
this job seems academic, but it's really executive. You'll always be pinch hitting on grant writing, trying to hire a new vet tech on a day's notice, or going to stupid naming ceremonies with donors to Christian baby sheefucks.
Well, you said there were 300 applicants, so somebody must want it.
Don't say I didn't warn you. So, you speak 4 languages, yes?
Fluently? 5.
English, French, Malagasy, Spanish.
Hebrew. How's your brain?
Next question. Other than being a relentless smartass, what would you say is your greatest weakness as a leader?
Probably that I'm too detail oriented. You know, overly ambitious to take on new commitments.
You bite off more than you can chew.
Oh, I bite off a lot and then I don't sleep.
So education would be your top priority.
Yes, but adaptive education, you know, multilingual, interactive. I mean, students aren't gonna get revved up about evolutionary biology unless we tell them why they should give a shit.
Revved up.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how these young patrons respond to humans talking like actual humans.
And how would you secure additional funding?
You worried I couldn't?
On the contrary, half the board detests you, but you do get a lot of matching gift pledges from the other half. How?
Free drinks, stories about poor kids becoming doctors, and convincing rich, boring men that, Mister, I just love capitalism.
Can I ask how the other applicants have been?
Very illustrious. Mostly they know nothing about lemurs and have horrendous taste in tweed.
Are you considering anybody else internally?
If I hire Miriam, will you quit?
Well, most of the board will, given her track record of conflict resolution.
If I hire Reagan, will you quit?
I mean, candidly, I just can't think of anybody who would hate this job more. All the schmoozing and fundraising. I mean, she would have to take her lab goggles, like, off.
But that's just my opinion.
You know, off the record, of course.
But I think, and I should know,
She'd be
an absolutely deadly choice.
I am behind you.
Oh, hello! Yeah, I was like, you're in that same conversation. Like, you could feel my thing.
It's gonna be more. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's okay.
Oh my god. Oh, my day. Okay.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, to me, we had mentioned that,
It's Thea, right?
Oh my god, hi.
Hi, good to see you again.
Good to see you. How have you been?
I'm good. How'd you get right into this? Did Frankie?
I've actually been working here since
they're in down.
I think it was August of 2022.
I've never actually seen it.
Did you, it's good you have the other, I saw Frankie.
Yeah,
Did you have
they
the whole
did their
No, I did not.
kind of
I've been taking on bigger roles in hangars, so that's kind of where I've been most of the time. I know the cable is at home.
That is super awesome.
Very
here what shows in it too. So it's a neat little space. It's small, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of.
Happy New Year, you old queen. Not hungry today? Cordelia? Oh no. No, 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 no. Cordelia, are you?
C'est moi!
Shit.
And here I thought you cared if I live or die.
I thought you were done talking.
Did you miss me like this?
The doctor said I shouldn't engage with.
Well, if that's the tone you're taking, I'll beg you to leave me be. I've important decisions to attend to.
Do hallucinations set resolutions?
I would never presume to speak for others.
Fine. What decisions? Cordelia,
Thought you weren't supposed to engage.
I'm not.
Well, perhaps I don't wish to engage with you.
Well, that's revolting. My own brain playing hard to get with itself.
Very well, I shall trust you as my counselor.
What's the issue at hand?
Succession! The rising queen to lead the troops when I am no more.
You know that you're dying.
Of course. Besides, you know. You see how that works?
You won't be the one to choose your heir, though.
Pardon?
Offspring won't automatically assume your rank, and most of the fighting among the younger females will take place after
Are you
depart.
human-splaining my own death to me?
Just sharing expertise.
Well, that's a lot of cheek from someone who couldn't keep their own offspring alive.
That's
That's
not.
ducky. Low blow, as they say. Your little one was lovely, far as I could tell.
Huh.
Remind me her name. It's been a while since the fire now.
Diane.
Ah, yes. Cordelia and Diane on her birthday cake.
She didn't like that your name was so much bigger than hers.
Oh, is that why she called me, what was it? Honey Bunch?
Wish I'd asked.
No expert speller, I, but Honey Bunch does seem much the same length as Cordelia.
Kids name what they love.
That is a game of your littles.
It gives them some measure of control as they're learning about the world.
She was very like you in certain ways.
Who do you suspect will win? Desdemona?
No, she is the most assertive, strong biter, plenty of heft behind her lunges.
She'd keep the troop in order. Although Lavinia does have stronger coalitions.
More support from my nobles.
90% of her agonistic behaviors were coordinated with a younger female.
You do find quite a lot of solace in analytics, don't you, Tucky? Are they helping you to finalize your own choice?
You mean rendering myself obsolete?
Does your human successor need to be a strong fighter?
In a way, everyone needs to know she could be a strong biter, but ideally, she won't actually bite very often. Are you after more craisins?
Crazy.
Don't spoil your appetite.
Sweetness. Nom, 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 nom. I give you all
Chew first.
I wondered, why do you always visit on the first day of this cold, grey month when all the other humans are absent?
Other people sleep late on this morning.
They burrow with their troops to preserve the heat.
They spend the day with their families, with their lovers, in the stupor of their own throbbing brains.
What about your brain?
That is a place I'd rather not spend too much time right now. Sorry.
Do you need me to lick the water from your eye?
No. No. But that's very kind of you, little one.
Don't fear. I quite enjoy the rain.
Well, hello.
Hey, sorry,
It's a holiday, you know.
So they tell me. I just am honoring a little superstition.
Oh?
You know, whatever you do on the first sets the tone for the year. So I made a point of coming in and collecting these samples of poop.
Well, you look suspiciously composed for a New Year's Day.
Sobriety will do that to a girl.
Today sets the tone, I hear. It looks good on you, kiddo.
Earlier, were you, praying?
Praying?
Yeah, because before, I
The only person who prays less than me around here is you.
True. But it just, like, earlier I came and
Let me log those for you. You should get back to seasonal laziness.
it's fine, really.
Go, frolic. You're a woman in her prime. And a finalist, by the way.
No shit.
Turns out nobody wants to work for a pushover.
So how many, can I ask, like, how many other finalists
The
there were?
committee has decided to hire internally. Let's leave it there, all right?
Can I give you a hug, or is that too low to the bias?
Let's get out of here, you old wheeler dealer.
Hey, it's me. Oh, sorry. Did I wake you? No, that is why I'm calling. So I came in to work this morning and, well, there's really just no great way to say this, but I saw Annabelle get into a fight with a lemur. You knew that this would happen.
Now what makes you
Your
think-
bra matches your underwear.
See, that's what I liked about dating men. Getting away with that shit.
I don't notice 18 versus B team panties.
Not all, well, the good ones might. Oh, no visible holes.
Oh, I know, respectable B's, right?
B plus even. So, you wanna talk about that?
Oh, not really.
Of course not. Because why would?
Don't. You're doing that eyebrow thing, and it's very judgmental.
It's not. Well, it's okay. Let's talk about the other piece.
Okay, and what is that?
That you don't really want to be director.
Oh, I don't. Well, that's news to me. Please tell me more.
Oh, come on now. You're an ambassador, a storyteller, you know, a teacher, sexy teacher.
Oh, really?
Endless budget meetings and diplomacy will kill you.
Maybe.
And I wouldn't want to see you making a bad decision, you know, for all the wrong reasons. And I think that, you know, we could both be happy if we allow that for ourselves.
Aww. Well, that is just so generous. And so rehearsed.
What?
I mean, did Nina write that copy, or did you co-author it?
You know what? You came over here looking for comfort.
You told me to come.
And 'cause you sounded unhinged.
And of course, you took just a golden opportunity to fuck with my head.
Look, did you even see Annabelle today, or was that bullshit?
Oh, I saw her talking to a fucking...
Look me in my eyes.
Having Annabelle choose you won't fix your mommy issues.
Look me in my eyes for 60 seconds.
Don't.
It's a free undo.
Don't be like...
What? Like what? If you want to take 60 seconds and just wipe out this whole day and act like it didn't happen, then get your shit, get out of my house, and then let's pretend that this didn't happen.
I mean, that's not what I...
Why? Because we're so grown? Or, you know, you can stay. We can let it be all the mess that it is.
Where is this coming from?
I got a job on.
So Annabelle just...
No, but, wow. Number one, your face. Number two, no. Columbia again. Remind me, what's your backup plan?
So 60 seconds, right? You said?
60 seconds.
All right.
Free undo.
Yep.
All right,
All right, let's go.
let's go.
No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't go back to that.
Mary!
You know, let the best woman win.
Really?
Oh my God, not this again. Just like, you know, please, not.
potatoes really are the best part. I could just have the sweet potatoes and that would do it for me.
Wine.
Absolutely. Not negotiable.
So Miriam, what are you grateful for this year?
What am I?
You know, Thanksgiving tradition. We go around the table and we ask, say what we're thankful for.
No, I've gathered how Thanksgiving works. Thank you.
I'm grateful that the two of you forced me to get out of bed, smear on a cursory amount of makeup, and to eat food that didn't come out of a microwave or an edible arrangement.
Can you pass the gravy?
Yeah. Here, take it.
Well, you do know that you take your turn cooking for one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Then you can sit and make a 4-course meal from scratch, and I can show up 15 minutes late with a bag of frozen broccoli.
It was gone.
It was not.
Miriam. At least she's consistent.
She's
Okay. So if you both are just gonna gang up on me, then you know what? I am going to take this bottle of a bold tannic blend from the lush vines of Sicily and drink it by myself on the porch.
How about leave some wine for somebody else? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Annabelle's making good work of it too. That's true. But you know, if you're gonna hoard the wine, next time can you at least get something good?
Well, I mean, you killed all the champagne with shocking efficiency, so.
I mean, lush vines. Where did we even get this trash?
It's a leftover
Oh, from a dumpster dive?
from the funeral. Diane liked this wine quite a lot.
Well, even though we're here at such a sad time and after some contentious moments, it's nice to know that some things remain sacred. Annabelle, you have nurtured us with love and honesty, even when our parents weren't ones that we would have preferred to have come from, but I'm glad that we found each other. Here's to chosen fit.
Yeah, you know, marginally better than our actual ones.
Hey.
Hey.
No, it isn't.
What'd you say?
Yeah, you gotta speak up, Owen.
No, it isn't. I appreciate everything you've done, both of you, with the turkey and.
But of course.
But I would take this carving knife and I would slit both your throats if it meant I could have my real daughter back.
What?
And that's the truth.
What? I mean, seriously, what the fuck?
You'll understand someday.
Apologize.
If you become a.
Right, we're gonna take this and marry him, but it's time for us to go.
No. Apologize.
Don't
Look,
be
okay,
so
you can
fussy.
Look, you can say that shit to me, okay? Because I'm a heartless bulldog. But Reagan is a tender person, and she has been out here doing all that she can for you.
Miriam, just leave it.
She's been doing all of your work for a month. And have you even thanked her?
I'm the boss. And if I've needed a few weeks so that I've earned it. I've earned it.
Are you drunk?
So what if I am? You think you have a monopoly on it just 'cause you do it so often?
That's rich.
Tell her.
What?
Tell her. Tell her she's a drunk.
What?
I mean, she's doing better.
That is not what you told me. How many bottles were in her desk?
You went through my desk.
I was worried.
Look, Is that even legal?
Nina could
Oh my
Mayor.
God, of course she could. That little fucking snitch. Okay, so I take back everything nice that I've said about you guys because you're both just pains in my ass.
Takes one to know one.
You're not as smart as you used to be. Time to go.
Get out of my house before I fire you.
You wouldn't dare. Miriam?
God knows I have cause.
No wonder your daughter burnt up with that.
Okay,
Come
Miriam,
on,
come on, you
everything!
Miriam? Miriam?
Oh my God, can I help? Hey, Sebastian.
Sorry to wake you. Are you ready for the bright lights?
You emailed about,
Lemur Camp, March Madness Edition. Your public misses you, though. I know you've had a lot on your plate.
Hey, you both have. How's your
We
family?
can get back to our weekly schedule now.
Okay. You know, you are doing just a really great job with the thing and the words.
The Instagram.
Yes, that is it.
Is this still a good time?
That's what they call it. And you know what? Maybe
Wait, is this a centrifuge? Do you mind if I record this?
you know, maybe today is
Just one take. The hum is very soothing.
it's just really particularly
Listen.
not the best.
All the lemurs are inside with the Saharan dust cloud, and social engagement plummeted in the second half of February. And I really just want to meet my commitment to triple the lab's followers before
Okay.
Okay, just, you know, can we try to make it work?
Yeah, I promise I'll only bother you as long as the centrifuge is left to spin.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna get this shot set up.
And what is this?
It's our new email newsletter,
Okay.
Lemur Believer. Christmas content went viral, so we're 51,000 subscribers and counting.
Wow, that is just so much belief.
Obviously, we can do as many takes as you'd like.
I'll just have it on the centrifuge.
Roger. Alright, we are getting ready to roll,
Okay.
and we're rolling. You ready? Okay. Hey there, Lemur Believers. I'm here at the lab with Dr. Miriam Adina Baumstein, Lemur Lab's Associate Director, and your favorite guy to
Can we
all
skip this?
things-
Can we just skip this part?
Oh, sure. Magic of editing. I'm here in the lab with Dr. Miriam. So, what kind of research are you focused on today?
Hi, Sebastian. Well, most of my personal research, as you know, is focused on on lemur hormones and how their fluctuations over time affect different patterns of behavior. Now, recently, I have been studying neuroendocrine, especially androgen, variation in various lemur species that exhibit socio-female dominance. And I am especially curious to learn more about the hormonal changes in lemur mommies during pregnancy.
Alright, and what is going on over here?
As you can see, I'm working with a centrifuge. Now, a centrifuge is a device that we use to spin mostly liquid samples at high speed and separate them into bands of lower and higher density.
What will the separation reveal?
Well, inside the centrifuge, I have a number of serum separator tubes that are filled with this, special gel and lemur blood.
Oh, cut. Do you think we could skip the blood and talk more about lemur pregnancy?
Mayor, can you? Sorry, you're in the middle of recording something.
Oh, we are just wrapping that up.
Believer in Chief, welcome back. Bring it in. Yeah. Were you in staff meeting this morning?
While we're waiting on the centrifuge to spin, do you think we could go over some possible posts, like room so we can make a workout playlist?
Actually, perfect coincidence I ran into you. I'm about to start training a mouse lemur to use a touch screen. Solid content, mayhaps?
Words cannot, Ethan.
How about you take an early lunch and meet me in the enclosure around 12:30?
Oh, thank you, Insta gods.
See you there.
Right. Feel better, Miriam?
Sorry, you caught me on a, have a good lunch. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You need me to get you a coffee?
Never.
You just look a little recently poisoned.
My eyeballs hurt.
Well, they're announcing their directorship on Friday, so that must be.
Oh my god, is today Friday?
Okay, wow. Wow. Listen, I know that you're technically my boss, but it isn't good for her to see you like this.
Ew.
Stop, go wash your face, and maybe a little mouthwash or gum.
No, but I need to.
I'll get your blood. Go.
I owe you every single last one.
Yeah.
In here?
Yeah. You need professional help.
Yeah, I do.
You're a total maniac,
Yes.
but I really hope you get this job.
Sorry, indoor closure or outdoor closure?
Indoor, Friedler.
Is she okay?
More curious to know how some others are doing today.
Functional.
Well, you're a good actor, I would expect no less.
It's mostly for my Nana.
You all taking shifts? Like she gets a breakdown on Monday and you're holding it together, and then you get to break down on Wednesday and she's basically functional?
It's just, she doesn't really like me to see her cry too much, so I've been, it's just weird. Everyone's going on with normal.
How dare they, right?
Just makes me feel like my dad wasn't important. Obviously to me, but everyone keeps saying it's gonna get better.
Oh yeah. Makes you want to punch you in the face.
I know they're trying to say something nice.
Some people just aren't fluent in grief. They'll never learn how to conjugate it. But you're in the club now, so you gotta take pity on them.
What club?
I'm so sorry to welcome you, Sebastian. But welcome to the club of half-orphans.
It's not like real.
No, but here in the world's saddest and most metaphorical club, nobody is trying to speak to you in platitudes. You get your key already?
Not yet.
Good, then it's definitely in the mail. Once it arrives, I'll give you the formal tour. Now there is a very haunted basement, but there's some excellent reading nooks upstairs, highly cozy.
Is there a handbook?
There he is! Well, first of all, you know how I feel about a handbook. But secondly, it's tradition for the older members to do the introduction for new arrivals.
Why?
Because not that long ago I was new here, totally immobilized proud of myself, and after the burn pile of everything that sucked about my dad dying, after feeling like I didn't have any control over my own fate, I'm grateful that I can at least be here to welcome you, like someone was there to welcome me. And someday, all the sadness that's weighing so heavy on you now will enable you to be the tour guide for someone else's home. And when you wish very desperately to comfort them, you can at least say this dumb shit instead of sorry. And they will feel that you, in some small level, do get it. And I'm here for whatever you need. Okay?
I give you a hug.
I would like that very much. What'd you bring for lunch today?
Spaghetti leftovers.
No! Fuck the casserole! We're gonna hit that pad thai cart, my treat.
Really?
Do I kid? I just got this new gig, part-time intern coordinator.
Are you serious?
Well, yeah, it's, we totally, like, have all this money because we don't pay you guys anything. All right, noodles, here we come. Oh, shit.
What?
You wanna learn how to unload a centrifuge?
Then I guess that won't be too big of a problem. So, you have my answer.
Well, thank you. I hope this hasn't been very traumatic for you in other ways.
Oh, she's not worth it anymore. Her selfishness, you know. She drops her popsicle and then she expects for the whole universe to stop.
I need to.
Oh no, go. Oh, hey. Are you?
Stupid!
Oh, look, sorry, how long have you been?
Fuck you.
Well, I regret that you had to hear that, but I also didn't say anything that I don't believe to be 100% true about the flaws in your character.
Oh, well then 100% fuck you.
And that's exactly what I mean.
We promised each other, okay? We promised each other that we wouldn't bring our shit into work.
Which is why I was talking about your glaring flaws as a colleague.
God,
And
no.
the reality of why you don't want this job.
Why is that?
That's embarrassing.
No, I mean, why is that? Is it because my personality
This
is
is
so...
not about your personality for one.
You know, you don't even want this job either.
And you're just not as good a scientist as you think you are.
That's rich.
The ethical protocol is a mess. The repeatability of your results is just ridiculous.
And you just want to be chosen.
And you just want it so I can't have it.
That's not... Just stay right there. I'm gonna want to remember this moment. I'm gonna want to look back on this moment 100 times. Did we draw blood? Did her smell change? Who started it? Okay.
always look at me like you want to grip my throat.
No, honey, that is not why I'm looking at your throat. God, it really does feel like this sometimes, you know? Like between and inside.
But not always.
But today,
Maybe. Are we in the past or in the future?
oh, I wish I knew. I mean, like, I really wish I knew. Okay. You ready?
Yep. Mary,
Just stay right
What the hell is going on out here?
The door in my face.
Why are you bleeding?
here, put pressure on it.
Do not touch me.
Then get up! Get the fuck up and stop bleeding all over the fucking floor!
Somebody need an ice pack. All right to lock up?
You stuck around late tonight.
Someone had to. Bloodstains add nothing to industrial carpet.
You have a real talent for letting people know when they've been stupid, while at the same time making them feel extraordinarily cared about.
Thanks. Big day tomorrow. You decided?
Be crazy if I hadn't.
Can I step way out of line and offer some unsolicited advice? Choose based on what you want for this place, not what you're afraid might overtake it. Night.
Penny for your thoughts?
I'm beginning to miss myself. Do you think anyone else will?
Someone's getting melancholy.
It's a bit traumatic, staring into the void of my own futility. I wonder what's the latest you can screw up your entire legacy.
Do you not have ample confidence in your heir?
That's not the issue.
Do you fear she will hold resources from other members of the troop?
No.
Do you fear she will exceed you? How many lemurs are there in the world, Annabelle, versus how many humans?
Too few of your kind and far too many of mine.
My point precisely. You get very discombobulated by this idea of not existing, nothing close to extinction, mind just not existing on an individual basis. Is that a human thing or a you thing?
Humans. There are individual exceptions, but we don't tend to encourage that kind of thinking.
Well, perhaps you should consider meditating upon the mantra I've composed for my morning sunbathe.
Since you say mantra,
Oh, don't act so surprised. You had quite the Buddhist phase back in the 70s. So then, first, I assume my position in the mortified lotus squat.
that's not
I
what-
quiet my mind, embrace the sun with my palms, and then I will enfold myself over death like a warming branch. Welcome, death. I will breathe death in like the flower musk of my mate's tail. Welcome, death. I will gulp death down like Welcome, death. And then you repeat about like 30 times.
Glad that works for you.
Well, what if you just begin by thinking the word death to start off? Oh, from whence this look of contempt?
What look?
You get very crotchety when your glutes are tight. Besides, if you're annoyed with me, you're annoyed with yourself.
I don't think that
Squat! They've all left.
these slacks won't.
Squat! Is bliss washing over you?
No, but death's becoming more attractive by the second.
Shut together.
You're bullying me. I should check your hormone levels.
You can check them later.
There's a you-know-what in it for you.
Oh, is that your hesitation? Do you fear that by speaking the holy name of Crazen, you hold yourself hostage to your body? Heighten your attachment to the world and to its pleasures,
It's not about craisins.
but some other pleasures.
I am my brain. Personally, professionally. That's all anyone cares about.
It's only natural we should miss our darlings, miss our cultures, our intellect.
So when that's gone,
Well, only fair is fair. And if our carcasses do not rot and each tiny
we
cell
not?
digest itself, if our flesh doesn't putrefy, why not? It's a miraculous journey. If it doesn't putrefy into gas and salt, flinging nitrogen into the soil, then how? How will the young trees grow crazen for our offspring's offspring to eat?
for your offspring.
Are you trying to change the subject?
That's what compost is for.
We get to be the compost.
Besides, cranberries don't even grow on trees. They grow
Wait, what? You have seen the place where Crescent takes earthly form, the form that we may see, taste, touch.
I took Diane to the Cape for her 9th birthday.
You went on a pilgrimage to the Crescent Shrine?
Why don't you know this?
Well, because some memories stay locked in the basements of our mind, and hallucinations can be quite fickle.
Oh, I know.
You wore a cape, you say, for honor?
We wore waders.
What is a wader?
It's a coverall to wear in the bog.
And the bog is the water?
No, well, sometimes. I always thought so. But it's actually a sandy field that gets flooded by a river twice a year. Once in the winter, so the ice can protect the cranberry vines, and once in the autumn. That seems too close together, but October's when we went. The farmers.
Oh, these are the Crazen priest?
Yes, yes. The farmers use rakes to beat the plants, or it's almost like massive egg beaters, really. They beat the plants until thousands of cranberries come popping up to the top of the water. And the whole bog looks like it's bleeding. But also, like little toy boats bobbing up in a bathtub. Like the bog opened up its wrist in the bathtub. But pink and peaceful.
And that's what you pray To Grayson?
Yes. That's when we pray to them. It. I need to take your blood sample.
From where?
Femur.
Do we have to?
Yes. Please, Cordelia. We both need some sleep. I'm tired now.
Okay. Gentle.
You don't choose your own successor. Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? Love isn't strategic, Ducky. At its best, it is the opposite of measured objectivity. Love can only corrupt this kind of system.
I see.
Look! I'm bald.
How do you mean, Honey Bunch?
'Cause I'm bleeding. And also, I'm peaceful. We're peaceful.
Crop top. Oh yeah, that was a good little pie.
Oh, brutal, wow. Great grammar.
Oh, you know Nellie made cut. But though, as I was packing, I did happen to find something that I think was a memento of our youth.
Wow. I thought I lost you, soldier.
She's durable.
Gosh, how old is this?
I mean, it's been a long time. For the flannel, of course.
You're gonna do great at Columbia.
Nah.
No, you will. You know, first 3 years, pure research, right?
I mean, hopefully. I could always see the shapes in the data, but I could never quite translate it like you. We spend our whole life loving these little creatures and totally obsessed with them, and then when somebody asks how you feel about them, it's,
You know what you know.
see? So
So
I was
keep
thinking that I
eating.
would, oh, I'm sorry.
You go, go.
Well, I was, thinking that I would buy a, sleeper couch.
Ah, a futon for a grown-ass woman.
And she will never see cup noodles a day in her life.
You know, it's funny that you, I can't get this to work. Oh. You do it.
That's normal.
Riley, I am going for an audition. I'm going for an audition.
Like for a movie?
So funny story, this producer just happened to see like some of my Instagram clips with Sebastian. And so we sent more video with script and
Bill Nye, but hot.
they want us to screen test for a kids TV show.
Like a new one or one that already exists?
A new one. It's insane. And you'll never believe what they want to call it. Oh my god.
That's not.
Potato salad.
Oh, hey, Name! Get that from you. Put that right here.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Have you been here long?
Not really.
You totally crazy with hacking?
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I meant to return your text, but you know how things go.
It's okay.
You're like, oh, I don't have that much stuff in my kitchen. And then you spend the next 20 hours combining all your half cinnamons into one cinnamon.
Which peeler is the good peeler?
Exactly. And what about you, Madam Director?
It's been, yeah, I've been getting a better sense of the budget, contracts, all the spinning plates, you know. I took the board out for tacos, like you suggested,
You know, they do love a tiny meatball.
and croquettes, please.
Oh, and hey, you're amongst your own. The financiers.
Well, I'm really proud of you, Nate.
You don't have to.
No, you see the core of people's talents, their fears, you know, their potential to change. You actually grew up here and you came back for a reason.
Thank you. Coming from you, that means, God, this really wasn't what anyone was expecting.
Oh my god, no.
Well, the table looks nice.
Yep, that is all her.
You shouldn't born on an empty stomach. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't.
So, are people planning to speak or like?
I'd like to share a few words, if that's okay.
Okay.
So for Netflix or PBS or both or maybe a co-pro.
Dang, that looked nice.
We've known that queen for a long ass time. Sorry, Sebastian.
It's alright, I gotta get used to the biz.
Did you BYO bug?
Yeah, this is first edition publicity swag gifted to me by this fine young lad.
I made it for the audition video. Believer.
Hey!
With Dr. Miriam?
Oh my
Is
god.
that what you were talking about?
Dr. Miriam, yes.
That is so awesome.
Alright, go. Solid with it. Bring it in.
Huh?
Do y'all always do this
No.
when,
No, but she deserves it.
dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate a life well lived. A life spent in
Fucking box. Can someone help me out here?
I thought you said she was gonna be an inpatient for another day.
Hey, news to me, man. Aw, there she is.
Okay.
You started early.
Well, you know, we thought that you were indisposed.
Doctors gave the all clear this morning.
Is it okay?
Don't ask. I'm frail as a Clydesdale and probably smell like one too.
Oh, I love it.
But I had an important parcel to collect. Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate a life well lived. A life spent in the service of her troop and the conservation of her species. Today we gather to honor the memory of Cordelia. Loving mother to Goneril, Edmund, Lear, Bluster, Brainstorm, Fool, Foolie, and Eyeball. Loving grandmother to 25 pups, who after these 27 years,
And a half.
who after these 27 and a half years passes gently back to the land from which she was born. May she rest in power. Amen.
Amen. Punch. I poured it.
You
inspiration you've shared with us won't be forgotten. It will be passed on to future generation of scientists and just regular kids who need to feel like it's okay to sparkle in this dull and gray world. So, long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen.
So, would you like to say something?
I think I've talked to her enough.
Oh my god, I'm dying. My feet are like,
Casey, it's hurry.
Please.
Yes, please. Not be the sloppy at Nate. On summer, y'all.
She's still mad, isn't she?
Well, you know, she takes everything personally. But, to be fair, this was kind of personal.
It's time to turn it over to the new guard. Let them make some new mistakes. Does she know you pulled out of the running?
Now, why would I rub salt in the wound?
You still feel good about your decision?
Oh, yes. I want time for my research. Besides, it is time for me to get out of the South for a while.
Spoken as one who knows what she wants. You acted surprised about the audition.
What did you send the producers?
Just some of the clips. She really is fantastic on camera. Besides, it pays to have friends in public broadcasting.
Sure. But what if she doesn't come to New York?
That's not my decision.
Can I ask my question now?
Ray,
Oh, no, I saved it. You promised I saved it.
then tell her you love her.
And what if that doesn't work?
Tell her that before I lost my mind, it was my dying wish to see the two of you together. Is that unfair?
Absolutely.
I leave it to you as an option. All right, go, mingle.
You coming?
Just gazing out at the kingdom one last time. Oh, the sweetness. Honey Bun? Is that you?